Hey y'all, Jen here from PepperHarrow. I was out harvesting some dahlias this morning for local florists, and I thought it would be a great idea to show y'all some of the best blush varieties we grow here on the farm. The first one is Sweet Natalie, and Sweet Natalie is one of the best blush performers that we have that we grow here on the farm, and it has a very large bloom. This one is just in the process of blooming, but you can see how large the head is on that. Sweet Natalie is one of the #1 most requested dahlias that we grow here by local florists, and when they ask for blush dahlias, it's one of the #1 that we go cut out of the field to be able to fulfill an order. Our next favorite is Taohoma Kelly. Taohoma Kelly starts out a little bit more pink and then gradually fades out to a beautiful blush color. This is an example of what Taohoma Kelly looks like when it is just starting to bloom. And I'll show y'all an example of what it fades out to. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush color. This is what it looks like when it fades out to that beautiful blush color. It's so beautiful. The other thing I love about Taohoma Kelly is the amazing stem length and sturdiness. I cut it long specifically just to show you how long the stem length is, but this is why this dahlia is absolutely perfect for bouquet making because of that added height on the stem to be able to work with. It's also perfect for bridal bouquets, especially if you need like a little pop of blush popping up out of a bridal bouquet because of the stem length. It makes it really easy to do it. And then also because of the bloom size, this is a little bit more on the small side, so it makes it easier to work with and it's not too overwhelming. This is one we supply to local florists if they need a blushy, blendy tone. This dahlia's name is Neros Rider, and it is an absolutely gorgeous color with nice, strong, tall stems, which I'll show you here in a minute. Neros Rider is a very strong performer in the garden. You can see all of the blooms are loaded up on all of the plants. It is looking healthy and absolutely amazing. Like Taohoma Kelly, they have nice, tall, long stems, which makes them beautiful for bouquet work. We're actually adding this particular one into a lot of our CSA bouquets for our Dahlia CSA bouquet subscribers for this month. Nice tall stems. This is probably 24 inches, but a lot of them actually have longer than that, so you have a lot to work with. As this beautiful dahlia ages, you can tell it fades out to this beautiful off-white blushy tone. So this is an older bloom and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So you can use it for a couple different colors. If you need a bridge for more of a purpley tone or lavender, or this, as it ages, you can use this to be a nice blush bridge in any bouquet. I would be remiss if I did not bring Caf Au Lait into the mix for a beautiful blush dahlia that we grow that is a very requested dahlia from local florists. Caf Au Lait is a unique one because it comes in a couple different shades. We have this true blush color. We have one that comes in a little bit more of a pink tone. And then we have one that is what I would consider like a true Caf Au Lait, which many consider Caf Au Lait light, where it's more of a creamy tone that looks like Caf Au Lait to me, like milk. This is an example of the Caf Au Lait color, more of that creamy white, you know, kind of with a brownish undertone or maybe a buttery yellow. It is so, so, so gorgeous. This is an old bloom, which is why I pulled it off. We're going to let another bloom come out and bloom for us. But wow, what a work of art. And that beautiful pink tone right here on this. You can see the accents of hot pink that are included in this particular bloom. So wild and beautiful looking. A very nice bridge tone. Caf Au Lait is known to grow pretty bushy, but it does make up for the bushiness with nice tall long stems as long as you keep cutting them deeply. They'll continue to bloom on nice strong sturdy stems. The next dahlia that I'd like to mention for a favorite blush, or a blush we grow here, I really love the color, I really love the bloom. One pet peeve that I have of this beautiful dahlia called Pink Pearl is that it grows in a bush-like manner. They have nice stems, but you can see on the plants behind me, it's actually hard to see the blooms because they're buried in the plant themselves. So they're very hard to see. You can't really see them. It's hard to come in and deadhead because they kind of hide in all of the foliage. So that's the only downfall of this particular variety, but I really love the shape and color. Pink Pearl is an excellent tuber producer, and in fact this year we are up to 2 whole rows of this particular dahlia. I'm not sad about it. It is a nice early blooming dahlia that can fulfill those early requests for dahlias. Last blush dahlia on my list, and a newer one for me. I actually grew this last year, but I lost all of my stock during the tornado. This is Bloomquist Tory P, and you can just see how lovely that blush is. So beautiful. One of my favorites. I just need to get it established and not lose my stock. I have Bloomquist Tory P growing in my high tunnel. There's some of the taller plants that I have growing here in the high tunnel. They really like being under special cover and babied a little bit more. I'm hoping to get Bloomquist Tory P established and being one of my main staple blush dahlias that we grow here at the farm. What do y'all think of this dahlia? Is she a keeper or what? So pleased with how beautiful that bloom is. And the plants are nice, strong, and healthy. We just have to see what tuber production looks like. I don't think it produces a ton of tubers. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, seeing some of the beautiful blush dahlia varieties that we grow here at PepperHarrow Farm. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for joining and happy growing.